So hi friends, welcome back. So myself Shreyash Thomre. Today we are again going to discuss about the importance about instrumentation control panel, its design, why we use them, what are their important application, what are the different types of components which are located inside that panel, and what's their important role in a certain part of industry. So right now over here we have started with our PPT. So let's discuss the things in detail. So, as per the first thing, we have to know about an industrial control panel. As per the definition, industrial control panel is simply defined as a collection of different types of electrical and electronic components which are used to monitor and control the different types of industrial applications, which may be a type of furnace, maybe induction motor, or we have to operate the different types of testing and maintenance equipments. So at that time we can use this instrumentation control panel. Sometime it may be also used in the supervisory computer data acquisition system along with the PLC and SCADA system that we can say in the substations or in the case of power generating stations to monitor all the things. So we are today going to discuss a very simple type of control panel that we have already seen in every engineering colleges mostly. It's a panel which is designed for an industrial DC shunt or series motor, different types of testings like a load testing or speed control testing, all these things. Also we can see how the induction motor, maybe a three-phase or single-phase induction motor, can perform all the different types of loading test, and all these test can be done through this control panel itself, and it's all monitorization and it's a controlling operation, and all the things of maintenance and its testing can be done through this panel design. So we have to discuss all these things in detail. So let's, before discussing all these things, we have to discuss first of all the types of industrial control panel. So first type you can see, it's known as an open loop type of control panel. The definition itself suggests, or we can see into the picture also, that all the important components such as a starter, a three-phase induction motor, terminal connection box, or maybe there will be a LFA known as line field winding, armature winding, terminal connections. All these things are placed over the panel, or the outside of the panel, and hence it is completely located into a location where there is a very less possibilities of the failure of this component because of the environmental conditions, such as it can be located inside certain substations, it can be located inside a control rooms of the different industries. So this panel have all the components which are listed like this, like a 3-point starter, MCB, double pole switch, contact terminals, located outside the box of the terminals. Hence, its name stands for open type of control panel. And second type of control panel is nothing but a closed loop type of control panel. So this type of panel is most of the time used in every industry, it's used in every institutions, and most of the PLC, SCADA, and all the different types of advanced technology uses such kind of control panel. So the name itself suggests, as well as you can see inside the picture, that this type of panel is designed and fabricated in a special type of control box or a panel box. We are also going to discuss how to design the panel box, what are the rules and regulations which are associated with this panel box. So before discussing all these things, we have to discuss about the important components and how these things has constructed. So first section, you have to start this panel with an AC distribution board where you can get an input supply of AC and distribute it to the number of the other important applications. Then you have to go with MCB, which is a miniature circuit board or your AC protection system. Along with that, you have to place a fuse. Fuse is useful to protect the system and cut off the power supply under any harm conditions or a very major and severe damage conditions, maybe electrical or electronics. So similarly, we have to place some surge suppressors, or we can say a small kind of lightning arrestor protection systems. Sometimes the panel may designed to operate in a substation or in the industrial sections. At that time, it should have that kind of capability to protect themselves from the lightning or from surge. Okay, similarly, whole section is internally consist with the PLC known as a programmable logic controller. We are going to discuss all these things in a detail in the further location, but you can see at least the components such as a radio, Ethernet connection, Wi-Fi systems. There are different types of sensors, MCB boards, DC distribution system, SMPS. All these things are located inside the panel. There are some rules and regulations required to place them. What are their exact location? We are going to see all these things in a further discussion. But I hope that you have get a basic types of control panel and what is the basic definition of a control panel. Thank you very much.